Welcome back, guys, to another video. Today we are doing another TBR jar chooses my reads for December. We're already in December. That's crazy. So pretty much, if you don't know what this is, I'm going to select book prompts out of my jar, and then using the prompts, I'm going to pick a book for my TBR. Like last month, I think I'm gonna pick 6 books just because it feels like a safe bet. Also, last month I did really well on the TBR. I read 5 out of the 6 books, which is the best I've ever done. So, a round of applause for me. Anyways, now let's just get into picking out my books. Alrighty, we have a book with a cover you don't like. Okay, a book with a cover I don't like. I don't really love The Deadly Education. This is one of them that I don't know what it is about it. I just don't love it. I think I don't like the border. Like if this was all black, I think I'd like it better, but I don't really like this cover either. I think I'm gonna go with A Deadly Education by Naomi Novik. I think in this book you're following like a school of dark magic. You're following a main character who's really just trying to survive the school. Cool. I think I'm gonna read this. Book number 2. A book you've been avoiding. How did I know I was gonna get that one? So there's 2 books right away that I know I've been avoiding. One of them is A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas. The other book that I've also been avoiding is Shadow Princess, which is the 4th book in the Zodiac Academy series. Okay guys, I was rudely cut off by my battery, but I think I'm going to continue to avoid this and instead read A Court of Silver Flames because this is a book I really want to get done before the end of the year. I really want to finish up this series. I've loved this series so far, and I'm really excited for this book specifically because I love the characters that were kind of in their perspective. So I'm very excited for this. Alrighty, next up. A book from your favorite genre. So I would say romance and fantasy are my favorite genres. So let's just pick one from there. So I could do Ricochet, which is romance. This is the 2nd book in the Addicted series. I have been meaning to continue this series, so this is an option. I could also read Love Light Farms, which is a Christmas romance book. This is by B.K. Borson. I think I'm gonna go with Love Light Farms because 'tis the season. So this book follows 2 best friends that have to fake date in order to save their Christmas tree farm. Sounds fantastic to me. It sounds like it's gonna be a really cute, fun rom-com. I do love a good rom-com. And it's also a fairly short read. It's only like 300 pages. 3 more books to choose from. A book that the book girlies love. So if you didn't know, there's the book girlies on YouTube, and honestly consists of a bunch of people, but I'm gonna pick a book that either Sarah, Des, Rachel, or Haley love. To me, they're like my go-to book people that I watch. I also watch a lot of other people, but they're like the 4 main girls. So I could choose Powerless, which is both Rachel and Sarah's like favorite book right now. I know Des loves None Shall Sleep. This is a book she read a while ago and she really enjoyed it. Okay, I might choose from these 2. So I think I'm gonna do None Shall Sleep. I know this isn't a book that Des talks about all the time, but she has mentioned it a few times that she really enjoyed it. And it sounds like you're following 2 teenagers who were recruited by the FBI to help kind of solve this case. Kind of giving me the same vibes of The Naturals. So maybe if you like The Naturals, check this book out. We have quite some diversity in this book stack. A book in a series. Okay, bringing out Ricochet again. I could do this one. This is the 2nd book. I could do Foul Heart Huntsman, which is the last book that we know of in this Secret Shanghai series, which I really want to finish. But this is kind of chunky too. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with Ricochet just because of how thick this book is. I don't know. Ricochet is the 2nd book in the Addicted to You series. This follows Lily and Lo and their like childhood friends to lovers sort of idea, and they both have different addictions that they're battling. And in the 2nd book, I'm guessing we're gonna see more insight on their addiction, how they're handling it, and that sort of idea. So I really didn't quite enjoy the 1st book, but it has been a long time since I've read this, so hopefully I still remember everything. All right, we're on to our last book. A book that matches your current season. That Christmas book would have been perfect, but so wintry sort of idea. The only one I can think of that I know the type of season is Wild at Heart by K.A. Tucker. This is actually the second book in the Wild at Heart series, and you're following Kala, who moves to Alaska to be with her father. This book specifically, I know the beginning is very wintry and Christmassy, and I feel like that perfectly matches our season because obviously we are going into Christmas and it is now like wintry and snowy, and I feel like this matches quite well. I've been meaning to get back to this series. Actually, I read the first book when I was going through chemo, so it has been a hot minute, but I'm excited to return to it. Let me rearrange the book cart real quick, and then we will do a quick recap on my December TBR. First book we got is A Deadly Education by Naomi Novik. Then we have A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas. Then we have Lovelight Farms by B.K. Borson. None Shall Sleep by Ellie Marney. Ricochet by Krista and Becca Ritchie. And last but not least, Wild at Heart by K.A. Tucker. And just like that, that is my December TBR. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there's any book specifically you guys want a reading vlog on, please let me know and I will be sure to do that. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys are hoping to read in December, and maybe we can read some similar books. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye guys!